Hello everyone. Today I would take you through the segment of Working with Language of Chapter 2, The Tsunami. Well, I guess you are all set and ready with your textbooks. I now request you to flip to page 31 of your English textbook. We begin with question 1. Well, in the first question, you have been asked to read part 1 and find out words that are associated to the word movement. Next, the word movement is to be categorized into 3. That is fast movement, slow movement, and neither fast nor slow. The question looks complex, but it actually is not. Now let me simplify it with an example. Alright. Now, this slide is an illustration for you to understand the exercise more precisely. Now let's assume you are reading a page and looking for the words associated to the word movement. Suppose you come across the word sprint. Now the word sprint, is it associated to the word movement? Yes. Well then, which category would you place it in? Fast, because the word sprint suggests fast movement. As you continue reading, suppose you come across the word reach out. Now, is it associated to the word movement? Yes. Well then, which category would you place it in? Fast, slow, or neither slow nor fast? Yes, right, in the category of slow. Now, as you go further, let's assume you come across the word confusion. Now, the word confusion, is it associated to the word movement? No. So you will not include it in your word list. You need to exclude this word and go further. Next, as you go ahead, if you pick out the word swing, then ask yourself if it is associated with the word movement. Is it? Yes, it is. So, then which category would you include that in? Yes, you would include that in the category of neither slow nor fast. Well, these were just illustrations for question 1 that I explained to you. Well, in the chapter, when you read part 1, you will come across several words that are associated with the word movement, and those need to be categorized as fast, slow, or neither slow nor fast. Alright, when you flip to page 31, as you read the first question, it asks you to do the same as I explained just now. And when you complete reading, find out the words as given in the question. Once you are through, this is your expected answer. The one you can actually watch on the screen here. I have tried doing it. Now your job is to verify if my answer is correct. Now, do you want to know why there are many words in the first column? Yes? Now, that's for you to find out. Why are there more words in the first column of fast movement? That answer you need to tell me in the next session when I get back to you. Now let's move ahead to question 2. There is a verb form given in the bracket of each sentence in the module. We need to use its noun form in the blanks to complete the sentences and make them meaningful. Now students, here you need to read the sentence, read the verb in the bracket, and then use its noun form and complete the blanks. For this, you need to use affixes. Also, to some verbs, the noun form is the same. That means it does not change. Now, let me take you through few illustrations for more clarity. As you read the sentence, the word brush is used as a verb and a noun as well. She uses a brush to brush her hair. In the next illustration, the word shower is used as a noun in the first sentence and as a verb in the sentence that follows. My shower isn't working. Where am I to shower today? Now, the next one. Here, the word hose is used as a noun first and later as a verb. Tom uses a hose to hose the plants. In the next illustration, here the word fish is used as a verb first and later as a noun. Likewise, you can read the next examples and get to know the noun and the verb forms. Well, yes. Now, some verbs take noun forms when suitable affixes are added to its base forms. Here are a few examples given to understand how a verb takes a noun form by adding suitable affixes. Yes, you can take a look and understand how each verb changes into a noun here. Well, students, I am sure all these illustrations are definitely going to help you to solve question 1 and 2 of working with language on. Well, students, what do we conclude as we come to the end of the chapter? Let us study the central idea of the chapter. First of all, the phenomena tsunami is always learnt in the subject of geography. Then, did you ever wonder why has it been included in our English textbook? Yes, that's something to ponder upon, is it not? Well, The very reason to study this phenomena is the objective to understand human behavior in a crisis or calamity like this. To know how people reacted, tackled, dealt, or confronted such crisis. And how would this help us? It would help us as lessons to be imbibed for life. It would help us to deal with anything similar, a crisis or a calamity. Now let us take the latest example of the COVID-19 crisis the entire world is suffering from. What are we doing as to overcome it successfully? We are taking data and information from other countries. We are taking lessons from earlier pandemics that have hit human life. What did people do then? We are studying those incidents to help us deal with ours now in a more effective manner. Experts are taking data and information from the past crisis to overcome our present crisis. Did we also not serve history to get certain tips or suggestions? Yes, we all did. So, to sum up, we are studying this chapter to study the human behavior and experiences so as to take learning and emerge as wiser human beings. With this, we come to the end of the chapter. Do complete your assignment for the same.